You have some echo.
Echo, yeah.
Yes, you have some echo due to the speakers, I think. Boom.
Today I want to discuss about weakness.
I know.
Yes, it's a good day.
Hi, Frank. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'll just call out Vigyana from hey guys. Just get in touch with Pradnya.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I'll also post my, I created a three-part mold. So I'll just post it on Reverse so that you can have a look at it and then give me some feedback.
In River? Where in River?
In River.
Ah, in the web. Yeah, you didn't link the molding and casting.
Yeah, I'm going to right now. I haven't. Just do it here. So I'll share this screen right now. So this is, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah, so this is mold I made. Hang on. I'll show you the part first, the original part. Okay. Yeah, so this is the part which I want to make. So this is an attachment to the motor right here.
Yes.
Yeah, so this will go into the motor shaft, and there's a provision for nut and bolt to fasten the shaft to this particular thing. And then this is actually for a capstan mechanism. Like this will wind a thread around, we'll wind a thread around it, and then it can move when it rotates. So that's the idea. So this is the coupler for the motor. Okay, so I made a three-part mold for this. One part will be one half of this, the other part will be other half, and one peg over here for the hole. And this is how it looks. Huh?
For exactly. See for this our machine.
Which one? This thing? What?
For our machine.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the tests. Like right now, we did rack and
Yeah,
pinion.
can be done.
Yeah, so this is another way to do. Not this. This. Oh yeah, this is the one. So yeah, so this is the first part. Looks like this. Hide this. And the second part looks like this.
But I don't understand. Can you do a close-up of this?
Oh, yeah. So this is the one of the parts, one of the molds, and this is another part of the mold. So when I pour silicone here, so I want to make a hard plastic part out of this. So I'll pour silicone over here and make this is the positive. I'll make the negative silicone, and this is the other part. Right? And here also I'll pour silicone. I'll get the silicone mold, and after that I'll do this part. So this peg will go inside and then create the whole feature. You got that? The thing is, I want to. I'm going to use polyurethane plastic for this, and I want it to be strong. So what can I do for that?
Yes, you can use the smooth-on plastic for that.
Yeah, I'm concerned about how strong it will get, and this particular part is hard to do in Modella. I want this in silicone. I was wondering how to do this because this is 18 high or something. Uh, so either I can use a wax part, which will be hard to remove, like polyurethane will set hard on it, or I can try to make a silicone part of this, which is harder to do.
Hmm. Okay, there is one thing about the mold that I don't understand. Can you
Yeah,
put the part again?
the part, the the part which I want to create or the mold.
Yes, the part.
Yeah, hang on. I'll just. Yeah, this is the part.
So
Yeah.
I think I don't understand where are you milling?
Where am I milling?
Yes, I mean
So this I have split it into three parts. So this will be the first part over here.
yes.
This is the second part, and we need another peg over here to create the hole, right? So I split this into half. One half this is one half, the other one half is this, and a peg over here.
Oh, I see now.
Yeah. So I want a silicone mold first of all, so that I can pour in polyurethane plastic in it, right? So I created the positive first, got the silicone negative, and I if I want the positive of that again, polyurethane plastic, I can get that as well now. Yeah, so this is the first half. Oh no, this is a different model anyway. Yeah, so this will be this feature is for the peg to come in.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so initially I'll
And
pour.
where's the out? Where's the vent out?
Uh, right, there is no vent out here. Hmm. Do I need a vent out?
Yes.
But polyurethane will be very, you know, non-viscous, right? It has very less viscosity. So the bubbles and all, like I'm going to put it like this in this orientation. Hang on. Yeah, so in this
Yes, that
orientation,
I mean that the when they are it's going to be compressed. You are not going to be able to put in anything else.
right. But this hole is pretty large. So if I start pouring from here, the air can start escaping from this feature. So the hole will be of this shape, this thing and this thing. So that big a hole. So when I start pouring from this particular vent, the air can escape from this part.
Okay, you have an opening. This is an opening.
Yeah, it's an opening. This entire thing is an opening, so it's pretty large. That's a good, large opening.
Yes, then it's okay. The only thing I'm wondering is the is the void uh, the void that you have.
The void. Yeah, yeah.
Not this one, but the horizontal one. I don't know how to explain it.
Hang on, I'll get that part for you. Um, this one. This one.
Yeah, this is what you are going to do to.
Make this.
I mean, you put the part.
Uh, I didn't get you.
Go to the part like the main.
Okay, the parts. Fine. It's taking a long while. Hey, morning. Spring. Yeah, we got it.
Yes. Okay. So what I don't understand is how are you going to mill the no leave one orientation.
Hang on, man.
So okay, like this orientation, for example, see the horizontal gap you are milling,
Horizontal. Okay.
but the vertical gap you are not milling it.
This one.
Yes, and the hole.
Yeah, that's why this is the third part. Third part of the mold will come over here. So once I have the mold, silicone mold in this part, one half this and the other half here. The silicone mold will have a vent over here, right? So through that, I can so let's say this is the negative. I can put the positive of this void inside it, inside the hole of the silicone. So I have created this void in the. So yeah, the thing which you saw as a vent, you know, uh, that is actually for this void.
Okay.
It's the same shape.
Okay, I understand now. Okay. And when are you going to mill this?
Roland. Only problem is with that tiny part. Let me see.
So when are you going to mill this
When?
mold?
Today. So
Today?
the only problem is how to make a silicone off shape of this. I don't even need this, but I need this thing in silicone. So that is somewhat challenging because this only 2 mm wide, this gap.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah, so and the depth is 18 mm, so there is no bit that can go so deep. So this part either I have to create fully in plastic, I'm sorry, the wax, and then later I got to destroy the wax while you know
But why do you need this part in silicon?
because it will be easier to remove. The plastic will set all around this,
Mm.
right? So yeah, something like this. Not. Let's try to make this transparent. Yeah. So try to create transparent, but doesn't happen. Yeah. So that blue color thing, slightly blue, that's where the peg is going to come and then sit.
Mm. Okay. This is
I want this in silicone. Won't it be better if this is in silicone? Because if it's in plastic, then all these things will set over it, around it, and it might be harder. I don't know how to remove it after that. Then. Anyway, it's a minor issue. So
yeah. No, but I'm still not getting why do you need this part?
this part, I want the hole
Yeah.
here. So how do I make the hole here? Right. So I want the this part, this
I
hole.
mean, this is the wax. This is now the wax.
Yeah, this is the wax.
Do you have the silicone?
Silicone. I'm sorry. What did you ask? The
Do
silicone part.
you have the silicone part?
No. I mean, like how the silicone mold is going to look.
Yes.
No, I don't have it. But it's going to be the negative of this.
Yeah. I'm trying to imagine the negative of this, and
You know what?
why are you going to make?
I can do it quickly right now. Where is it?
I think you could do this in antimony very easily.
Uh, I know, but all these parts, yeah, probably it could.
Antimony is very good at this molding and casting because you can visualize the mold, the silicone, the part.
Okay. Yeah. So this is how it's gonna look. Let me hide this for you for now. Oh shit. Not that. This is the silicone mold.
Okay. Can you get it closer? So now, again, why do you need that part?
Because without that, all these things will be solid, filled, right? So
Yes.
it will be completely filled. I don't want completely filled. I want a void over here, right? A hole.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's why. And I don't want the plastic to set over there in this area.
Okay. So now view the part that you have already, the cup. No. The silicone with the cup. You had these two
Oh
together.
right. Yeah. Yeah. That one. Where is it? Part five. Oh yeah. Part five. Part five. Yeah. Right. So
Okay.
the
So
part is going
when
to.
you place this cup, how are you
I
going to
will.
fill
How am I going to fill what?
this?
No, no. I'll fill it, and this is the last part of the mold. So this is the first part. The other half is the second part. This is the third part. So once I fill uh, the resin till here, I will cap it using this. You got it?
No. So you fill it without the cap,
Yeah, I fill it without the cap initially.
and then you put this cap,
Yeah, and all the
and
remaining
where is the
poly,
liquid plastic going to go?
it's
Where
going to
is it
come out.
going?
It's going to come out and create a flash over here, which is fine. It will be a very thin flash.
I don't think this is a good idea.
It is just going to overflow. Um, Not a good idea.
I don't think so.
Okay. So you want me to create a vent over here? Maybe pour from this direction? And that is also not a good idea because there will be a pocket over here.
I mean,
Because I
it
think
is
this
a good idea, like to have. I mean, definitely, I don't know, 2 millimeters.
two. Hmm. Hmm. So what's going to be the issue? And the overflowing is an issue?
Yeah, I think what you have to do, in my opinion, is doing this part in wax and do the assemble. This assemble you are doing here in wax. So when you fill up with silicone, it is going to be already.
Okay, like that. That's I can maybe I'll have to get imaginator how to achieve that.
Uh,
I just prefer clearing out the wax. It'll form a thin layer of plastic. It it'll be like zero 0.1 mm and it'll tear off right away. So I'm not really worried about that.
I would worry. I would worry because I don't think it's going to happen what you want to happen. I
Okay.
think what is going to happen, like this part is so thin and it has so much friction because it has a lot of surface that it is going to be difficult for you to make it
Okay.
inside this without
Okay.
bending because
Uh-huh.
the silicone is going to be very, very soft. So 2 millimeters thin and that long uh, for you is going to be like very difficult.
Let me give you the dimension of this. This is around 8 mm over here, and then this is around 3, so it's only 11 mm. Oh yeah, if that is this peg is a plus silicone, it might be hard to get in, but it's only 11 mm, so I can just push it in. It's not that long.
It's not 11 mm, you see, more than that.
This is 11 actually. This is around 3 mm, and from here till here it's 8 mm.
And the thickness of the thin part,
Thickness of the what?
the thickness of the thin part,
Thin part. This one.
yeah,
Hang on. That is 2 mm.
Hmm.
Very small.
Sure.
Um,
Yeah, probably 2 mm diameter.
no, 2 mm thickness. What is that?
Hmm. Not sure.
Okay. I'll see. I mean, I'll do this today and then see what are the
Yeah,
problems again.
I mean, you have to try.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it's going to work. For me, it's like slightly complex
Okay.
to work.
Hmm. Okay. Let me see. I'll do this and check out how that goes.
But yes, do
Vigyan,
try.
yeah. Vigyan Ashram hasn't joined yet. It probably late night.
Uh, Daniel show up before.
Sorry.
Which channel are you talking in Binyan?
Yeah.
Daniel also showed what?
Camera switch clear.
Daniel,
Daniel from Kochi.
is he joined?
Yeah, before you joined,
It's
Oh,
not.
okay.
but he suddenly left.
Should I call what?
Yeah, probably called. So this epoxy is taking longer than I imagined to come. So I just told everyone to make an order right there.
Do we have enough molded, sorry, machine wax? Okay, but we don't have the casting material. Correct.
We have, we have everything.
We have casting material. Okay. So I take my mold. I just want to cast it.
It's not attending.
Hmm. Well, that's no Vigyan account. So Frank, I'll just keep the hangout running. Probably if as and when people join, they can ping you.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a question.
One second. Kavita wants to talk.
Francisco, so
Yes.
I have made my, over the weekend, I actually made my mold. Is the camera on? Oh, okay. I think the camera is not on. I wanted to show you the mold. I'll update it on my web page. Is it?
You have it in your webpage?
No, I have to update it. I'll do it today. So I have already made my mold. I've machined. I used the machine wax, milled,
Yes.
milled like my own name, and I have made. Okay, okay. So I made this. Can you see?
Yes.
Yeah. So I made this, and I had taken the machine wax from outside. I had bought a piece from the market, and I'm planning to cast it today so that the assignment is finished. So what do you suggest? I mean, is this okay for the assignment?
Yes, it's okay, but uh, let me share my screen now. Look, Kavita,
Yes.
what you want to obtain is this, is Kavita,
Yes. Yes.
individual letters.
Yes.
Okay, so this
It's
is the
like,
part you want to obtain.
yeah.
Now, you have to make a silicone mold, like the part you now have. Can you show me again?
Yeah.
This is now the wax,
Okay.
but this should be the silicone.
Oh, yes. Yes. Yes.
So what you have to do, what is it? Yeah, this is Kavita. This block that you have here
Yeah.
with Kavita inside,
Yes.
this should be the silicone, meaning,
Yes.
and the Kavita is going inside.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. I understand.
so you need to do now the opposite of
Right. Right.
this
Right.
in wax. So in wax, you, you need to mill uh, something like a void. So let me
Yeah.
bring it. This is the wax you have.
Mm.
You have to make a hole in here
Mm.
in the
Yes.
wax,
Yes.
and in here it will be Kavita
Yes. Yes.
going up.
Yeah. Extrusion. Yeah.
Yeah, extruded. So when you fill this with silicone,
Yeah.
you will have the same thing that you have in your hand now.
Yes. Yes. I know. I know. I
But
had
in
done this on
product,
purpose. I had done this on purpose. I wanted to make separate, casts for each of the letters.
yes. But what I mean, the process should be
Yeah.
uh, hard, soft, hard, or the
Right.
opposite.
Okay.
Okay, so this, if this is your final part,
Yeah.
okay, your final part is hard,
Mm-hmm.
then your final part is hard, then your mold should be soft. It cannot be the wax.
Yes.
So the thing you have in your hand should be soft
Okay.
because
Yes. Yes. Yes.
you should be able to bend it to remove the letters.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
A hard mold with hard plastic in letters will not work.
Okay.
So this thing that you have in your hand should be made of silicone because it
Yes.
needs to be soft. Then
Right.
you need to create the hard counter model of this in wax. So you have to mill in wax like this.
Yes. Yes.
Your
Yes. I know.
letters going up inside a void.
Yes. Yes.
When you fill this with silicone, you will have the same thing that you have in your hand, but
Right.
made of silicone and will be soft.
I understand.
And then you can, in this soft material, you can pour plastic, liquid plastic,
Yes.
and with this liquid plastic, you can then, when it's hard, you can bend the silicone and remove them.
Okay.
Because if now, like now is okay. The only problem you have now is that if you, in your wax
Yes.
that you have now, if you
Yeah.
pour now
Silicon.
your letters in
Yeah.
plastic,
Yes.
it's going to be impossible to remove the letters unless you break the wax.
Right. Exactly.
But the wax is, the molding and casting is made to make like many parts.
Exactly. Yeah.
Then another thing could be then the opposite, that you have a hard material
Yeah.
now,
Yeah.
you skip this,
Yes.
and then your final part are silicon letters. If
Yes.
your final part are silicon letters, then it's okay like this, because you have a hard material now,
Yes.
and you put a soft material inside, and you can remove the silicon letters.
Yeah.
This
That's
is
what I
okay.
had planned. That's what I had planned to do.
Yeah. So if this is your goal, if your goal is
Yeah.
having letters in silicon, what you have is correct.
Okay.
And if your goal is making letters in a hard material, then you need to do another step.
Yes, I understand.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So
Thank you. Yeah.
one thing, because these letters are very, you will see that the silicon, when you do the silicon,
Yes.
you will see that the silicon is not like water. It doesn't have the viscosity of water.
Yes. Of course.
It has the viscosity of maybe
Like honey.
more than honey, or like honey, something like this.
Okay.
So first thing, if you show me the mold again, yeah. So let me clear this. Say this is going to be your mold with a cut from your mold with your letters here.
Yeah.
You need first to brush with the silicone inside
Okay.
all the letters with
Okay.
a brush.
Okay.
And then when you are going to pour the silicone, it's going to be like this. You will pour the silicone, or like this. I don't know. If you do one by one, the letters will be covered and a little bit over covered.
Yes.
Okay? Then with a spatula or something hard, you need to swipe this and get it like flat.
Okay.
Okay? And then leave it dry. I think it's for 1 hour. Depending on the silicone you have, is sometimes it's for 1 hour, but you can leave it more than that. You can leave it
Yes.
overnight, and then you
Yes.
will be able to remove the silicone letters.
Okay.
So yes, you have halfway done now. The only thing you need to do is mixing the silicone,
Yeah.
brushing the surface, and then pouring, and then swipe this with
Yes.
whatever tool you need, like any flat tool. Swipe it, like remove this.
Yeah.
Because remember, all the red things that you see here will be silicone. So
Yes.
you only want to have like the letter itself.
Exactly. That's what I had planned.
And with a flat bottom, because if the bottom is not flat, when you put it in a surface, it's going to be like moving.
Yeah, I understand.
So what color is the silicone that you have? Do you know?
I don't know because Puneet says that we don't have any material, right? Yadu, do we have any material? It, casting? What color is it?
Sure.
Is,
Many materials there,
is
so many color, many you have.
I don't know what the colors are because
You, many materials are there.
like what?
liquid rubber, liquid plastic, like.
So apparently we have rubber, we have plastic, we have we don't have epoxy. Waiting for that.
No, but the epoxy is for the 2 weeks from now assignment.
Yeah, the composites. Yeah.
So the silicon, the humus silicon is blue, I
Yes.
think.
Okay.
But
Yes,
I
yes.
think this silicon it went bad
Okay.
because it has a shelf life and it's expired.
Yeah.
Uh, but I think they got more silicon like in a local market,
Right.
or they will arrive the silicon in a local market, a multi-sil silicon.
Yes, yes. I think Puneet posted it on the forum.
Yes, but if you have silicon there,
Yeah.
you should try. Uh, you should try to use it because in any case, if it's expired, you still have to try
Exactly.
if it's working well.
Yeah.
So when you gather a bunch of students, do mix the silicon. Another thing I want you to tell, let me see, is how to calculate the volume.
Yeah. Okay.
You have these capital letters,
Yes.
okay? So you measure each one of these lengths.
Okay.
Oh, no, this is already measured. You measure all the lengths.
Mhm.
So say in the end you have like 50 centimeters
Okay.
length, like adding all of this.
Yes.
So with this, you measure the width of the letters and more or less the depth of the letter. You say it's by 1 centimeter.
Yes.
And it's an example, I don't know. So this will be 50 cubic centimeters
Yes. Yes.
of product that you will have.
Okay.
Then you add 25% that you will need because something will be in the around and will not be
Yeah.
okay.
Exactly.
In your case, I would do because it is very small what you are doing. I would do 100%, like double.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right.
Double the volume because what you are doing is very small, so you will have more losses than this. This is for a big mold.
Correct. Yes.
So you double the product that you need in silicon,
Yes.
okay? And do you have a shrink?
Shears.
Yeah, shrink.
I
Syringe.
a syringe.
Yeah,
We have a syringe, but I think that's going to be used for our chocolate printer. It's not for
yeah,
the
but
silicon.
if you can get one, like a big one,
Yeah. Yeah. I can
in a
use that.
convenience store, something like this,
Yes.
because for filling your thing, I think it's going to be better doing carefully with a shrink
Yeah. You're right.
rather than pouring,
Correct. Correct. Exactly. I will do
because
that.
you
I'll
have
try and find a
all
syringe.
your lettering are small features.
Yes. Okay. That's a good idea.
Hmm. But make sure, Kavita, that you, from the beginning, you state that the part that you want are silicon letters.
Yes.
Because
Okay.
otherwise the evaluators, they're going to say that you have missed one step.
I understand.
And be sure to explain that this hard to soft.
Yeah.
That if you want soft silicon letters, you need to start with a hard mold.
Okay.
And this is what you are doing. This is what
Yes.
you are not doing the next step, because you don't want the hard letters.
Exactly.
Okay? This is
Yeah.
very important that you state that. Otherwise,
Yes.
they will say that you are missing the other mold. You are missing
I
the...
Yeah, the negative mold. Yeah. The
Yes,
positive and the negative.
yes. Otherwise, they will say that.
Yeah.
Okay. So it said here, I have to go. So yes, please all document your pages and stay in touch with the river. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. See you around.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.